You want to see a wheelie? No! I'm just kidding. Damn! Oh my God, look how sick. What's going on, everybody? This is Motorcycle Mouse back to you with another video. It's a beautiful winter day right now. Look at all these fall colors. Scooter Man was talking about it last time in the last video. Reno. But yeah, it looks great out here. Let me turn this music off. I can't. Looks great. Feels good. It's pretty warm. Considering it's fall, it's a decently warm day. Couldn't turn down going for a ride. So after the last video, the PTSD video, got me thinking a little bit about how exactly different my brain is than other people's, and on a little bit cheerier note today, a little bit happier note than PTSD. But I wanted to explain some other things about how veterans kind of see the world a little bit differently. And I'm not going to get into a political discussion on it as far as politics, which does affect you as far as, you know, you gave your life for a country that, so with that being said, you sort of become a little bit more involved as far as voting and things like that go, because you want to see, once you've tried to make that change, you want to kind of keep that going. So today, I wanted to explain something. I saw another veteran. He was at a bar the other night, hanging out, and somebody just came up, you know, and they had some alcohol in them. They were just trying to basically start some shit. And this guy he kind of blew them off and, you know, went back to doing his thing. And I didn't even think about it at the time, because that's just our mentality, I guess, you know, just not to even worry about it if it's not important. But later on, I started thinking about it, and I was like, you know, I have a lot of friends that would have totally turned that into this big deal, and, you know, things would have went down. You know, if you get enough alcohol in anybody will, you know. But veterans especially, I believe, have the capacity to let things like that go to an extent. Now, to an extent. Let me, if I could bold and underline that statement, I would. To an extent. But the reason being is we're taught the entire time we're in the military is that if you don't have something that you can gain from fighting, not to fight. And that's with a firefight, that's with a fist fight, that's with a fight at your job, whatever it may be. We're taught that if you're not gaining something from it, not to do it. And the reason is, let's say I'm in a firefight, okay, and I'm moving out, and I'm trying to get to a friendly unit, and I'm trying to consolidate resources. And en route to them, I see two tangos or two enemies, and they're walking away from me. They haven't spotted me yet. Okay, if my guys need me, why would I engage those two tangos if I don't have to? Because what do I get if I kill them? Nothing. I don't get anything. If I'm moving to consolidate with my team, that's my mission, not engaging those two tangos. So if engaging them goes my way, I get nothing. But if it goes their way, I'm dead. Or possibly captured and I get my head cut off on TV, whatever. So you got to weigh out your choices and your resources and what all's going on, okay? Now, take that same situation and put it in your regular life, okay? You get into an argument with your boss. If you can't gain something from it, if there's not respect to be gained where your boss says, okay, my bad, I talked to you the wrong way, it won't happen again. If you don't believe that's going to happen, or if you deserve a raise, if it's something like that where you think you can get something from it, or if it's going to be a useful argument or a useful fight, okay, fight that fight. But if it's just you bitching about something that isn't going to change, that's a useless fight. And if it goes your way, you get nothing. But if it goes the other person's way, you could possibly be fired, you're on a shit list, that sort of thing. So I just kind of wanted to bring that up, So, you got a soldier at a bar, what's he going to win? Pride? Big freaking deal, But if he loses, he could potentially be stabbed, shot, whatever. So a lot of the times we're told, just back off and let the other person be an idiot. Pick your battles wisely. Choose your battles wisely. So, now put it in another situation. You have a bunch of soldiers. Somebody comes up messing with them. We got each other's back. We're not going to let you mess with somebody just to mess with them. Especially not going to let you fight them just to fight them. Because now, if things go your way, you beat up our friend. If things go our way, we've saved our friend. That's something to gain. So, like I say, choose your battles wisely. So I just wanted to explain that. I know a lot of people have seen veterans be put in situations and they back down, and the reason they're backing down isn't because they're pussies, isn't because they're wimps. Sorry, Mom, I'll edit out that word. Isn't because they're wimps. It's because they have nothing to gain from that fight. And it takes a strong man to back down from a fight, believe me. There's times where you want to break somebody's neck, but you've got nothing to gain from it but jail time. So you just back off and you go and do your own thing. I wanted to bring that up. I figured that was something that I would talk about today, because a lot of people think, oh, that dude's a wimp or he's backing down. That's not always the case. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some people out there, yes, that have served, and yes, that don't like to fight. Just because they don't like to fight, they don't want to fight. But most of the time, it's because they've been trained not to, been told not to, and when it comes time to, they give it everything they got. And that's my mentality. My mentality is I'm going to give it everything I got. And see, I'm that type of person that you can beat me up 15 times, and as long as I win on the 16th time, I walk away happy. I don't care. If you're going to fight me, you might as well use a brick, a ball bat, whatever you got, because I'm the type of person, I don't stop until I'm just forced to stop. Like, my body won't keep going. And I don't know, sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's a bad thing. Sometimes I have been forced to stop for bad reasons, but most of the time it works out for me because I'm just too stupid to quit. Oh, what a nice day, guys. I know you can't see it on video, but it sure does feel good out here today. It's a good day to be out riding. I've started going back to the gym. Oh my God, I can barely move. Like 3 days ago I worked out, and then I worked out again today. But I went to work yesterday, and I would go to push on a cart, and my arm would just collapse, and I would just fall against the cart and just keep walking and let myself move it with my body weight. People were looking at me like, what in the world are you doing, I couldn't help it. I could barely move. I've done that before with working out legs. And my legs I look like Bambi trying to walk around like a new baby deer or something. My legs just wouldn't lock themselves out because the muscles were so weak after working out legs. But I took like a 3 months off from being at the gym. So now I'm starting pretty much back over at square one, because I had some health issues that kept me from being in the gym for almost 3 months. And now I'm You know, now I'm healthy enough to start working out again, but God, it sucks starting back at square one. And if any of you guys work out, you know what I'm talking about. You know, you spend a lot of money getting a nice body that you want and being as healthy as you want. And it takes a lot of time. It's not just money, but it takes time and determination. And there's days you don't want to work out that you force yourself to go work out and you just feel blah, you know, and you keep a schedule and keep determined at it, and months and months and months and months down the road, you start to get the body you want, and it kind of sucks, you know. You get sick or you have a health issue or something happens, you know, and then next thing you know, you've lost 40 pounds and you're like, Jesus Christ, I got to gain all that back. And the average person gains, if you work out hard and you eat like you're supposed to eat, the average person can gain 2 to 3 pounds a month. That's it. That is it. It is a lot harder to gain weight than it is for people to lose weight. Heavy people, all they got to do is control their eating and exercise a small amount, you know, a little bit of walking or running, and they'll drop weight like crazy, especially at first. But to gain weight, it's a lot more difficult for people to gain weight. That's why you have people that's bodybuilders that are as big as they are. They've been working at that for years to gain the amount of weight that it takes somebody to lose in about 6 months. You know what I mean? We thought Carter sucked. I like this bumper sticker. I don't know if this guy can see me. That's funny. That Chick-fil-A, that chicken smells good. I think I'm getting hungry. I feel like it's been forever and it hasn't actually even been that long. Yeah, I just felt like giving a little bit of gas. Nothing wrong with that. Let's have a little bit of fun. That guy wanted me to do a wheelie, so at least I slowed down to a reasonable speed before I did it. Everybody wants me to do a wheelie. Do a wheelie! Uh-oh. 12! Yeah, there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that other one's probably undercover. So maybe 5. odds of a cop being at a school is probably pretty high. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, that was a nice little ride. I love the smell of wood stoves this time of year. It already smells all Christmassy, you know. Alright guys, once again, thanks for watching. I guess that'll have to do. Cue that outro music.